Dice. And if you go back and listen to some of our podcasts, I think you'll find a Lady Dice podcast. Cool. But she's with a rapper named DL Downer. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. No. So they're out in California, and they tour all over the country and put on some amazing shows. But every single one of her songs has some serious content and meaning. And I'm telling you right now, you can't listen to it without fucking getting fucked up.
Yeah, right.
He's not playing. He was tearing up, like not even being funny.
She was in here singing one of her songs about it's about suicide and scars is the name of the song. And I was over here. I had to fucking stop thinking about it, stop listening to her, and chill out, or otherwise I was going to start crying. That shit is the shit you remember.
Right.
That's the shit that matters.
Resonates.
I mean, everybody can hear, diss tracks and all that shit, and it's here or there.
Yeah.
How many East Coast West Coast battles do you remember?
Right.
No shit. Word for word. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you remember some shit that Eminem wrote about Stan. Right, fucking a crazy ass fan who committed suicide and wanted to kill somebody. But there's storylines behind it. So,
big time.
So keep that in mind as you're coming up in your music career.
That's definitely putting a part of yourself into your music.
Absolutely.
That's the best part about making songs like that is you're just taking things that you normally wouldn't say to someone. Like me, I'm not an open person. Bad shit happens. I make jokes about it. That's basically who I am.
Yeah.
And but when you hit your music, you're a whole nother person. It's like stepping out of your own shoes and doing something
not
different.
saying anything basically
because you're not worried about. You don't have to worry about a retort. You don't have to worry about somebody coming back with an answer. This isn't about me getting your opinion. This is me giving you mine.
Yeah, exactly.
You can either listen to it or not.
Yeah, and that's why you call it art, because you're putting something. It's an artistry, It doesn't. You have different senses. Think of that. You have your eyes, which can be paintings, but you have your ears as well. You have music. You can make so much shit just from music.
The biggest thing about music to me isn't what I hear; it's what I feel. When I hear a song that makes me feel some shit,
take you back to 19 motherfucking. Nah, no, for real though. Yeah,
back to the late 1900s.
No, but that's so true though.
I remember that one time I was 3 years old. And
no, but music can do that. You'll hear a fucking song and it's like you could smell what you had scented at that time you heard the song. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it brings you back.
It's weird.
Music is one of the only things that has lasted throughout history in its entirety.
Right?
Consistent,
and it still is prevalent.
Yeah. I mean, from day one, back when they were beating on drums in the jungles and animals making music with their songs with their whistles or their whatever.
Well, it goes back to what Ty was saying, your eyes are seeing paintings. You know what I mean? So you take away your eyes, all you have is your ears. So what you're hearing is what you're feeling.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I mean, it's vice versa. I mean, if you're deaf and you're looking at something and you're looking at a stage and all you're seeing is, just some guys jump around and act like a bunch of idiots, that's what you get. Yeah. Did you ever see that video of the lady that does the sign language?
I think so.
Yeah, she gets down with it, dude.
Like the Waka Flocka concert and shit? That shit was
did
great.
see that shit. Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
But see, that's the same type of thing. I mean, you're able to feel something by someone's actions and all that stuff. And like I said, I listen to pretty much anything and everything, but some days I listen to just straight up classical music. Yeah. And it's the only thing I can do to calm myself down. Right. But then there's some days that I'm rocking out some I'll say late 90s, early 2000s hip hop because I'm sorry, man. This new shit just doesn't.
That's
why we're trying to
R&B,
change
man.
it. That's why we're trying to change
2000s R&B, man. That's the best.
Best hold up.
There is.
Who's one of the best hip hop artists of all time?
Of all time?
I can already.
You know exactly who I'm talking about. It's Pac, man. It's Pac.
Yep.
If you ask any hip hop artist how they were influenced by Tupac, how they were influenced by Tupac was unbelievable. Now go and find a song of his that wasn't written by fucking Humpty Hump or anything like that, where Pac was doing a feature in it or something like that. But go and find a song of his that isn't a story, that doesn't have.
He was a revolutionary.
Yeah, he was.
It's because of his lyrical content. Mm-hmm. His rap style wasn't that fucking different. His beats weren't that goddamn different. It was what he said.
And how he said it and presented himself too.
Exactly.
Big time.
So where do you guys find your drive? Where do you guys find your inspiration? What do you look for lyrical content? Where do you go? Yeah.
I go to my family, I go to my friends, I go to my children. You know what I'm saying? I sit down with my kids and I can draw inspiration from that. I can just go outside and it's like a beautiful fucking day and draw from that. It just comes from everywhere, man. I try to pull it from everywhere. Yeah.
No, keep going. Keep going.
So yeah.
So just remember that. Like, try to find some content. Don't be afraid to look at the news and be involved in what's going on in the world. Don't shut yourself out, because that's where you're going to find the shit. And whatever's going on now in today, if you're on YouTube or whatever, instead of just looking up crazy stupid stuff.
And that's
look
so
at some
funny
content.
that you said that too, because I mean, that's what I've been diving into, and I actually have a song coming out here soon as I get this beat that kind of touches on a lot of just base of human emotions and some of the shit that we all do that are alike, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for that one.
And I think it definitely like depends on the day too, or like, you know, who you're writing the song about. Because I've had a couple of songs that, you know, were more sad and like had a lot of shit from my heart that were like written about a girl or something like that. You know, so it really depends on how you want to present it. Because there's some days I wake up and I just want to talk a bunch of shit, you know.
We all do.
But then there's other days, you know, where you wake up and you're really depressed and you want to write about it because you know somebody else is out there just as depressed, if not more. And if they hear your shit, they're gonna feel better about it.
You're connected.
You know, that's happened to me. I've heard songs, you know, where people are talking about people, you know, friends that have died. And I've had, you know, plenty of friends that have died, and so, you know, it just makes you feel more comfortable with the situation. It makes you feel, you know, like you're not alone.
Yeah, you're not alone. You're not X'd out of that kind of emotion or feeling.
Yeah, exactly. But then other days I wake up, I want to talk shit. I listen to, you know, music about people talking shit because that's what I'm feeling. You know,
it's all good. I've been there. Shit, there's music that hey ho,
right.
I was in there. I don't know what I'm hey hoing about, but I'm in it.
But I'm doing it.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. So I think it's just, you know, really getting, you know, your message out there, as well as, you know, the message that all of us are trying to send, because we all have such different styles, and I feel like we all have a different message every song that we're trying to give, whether it's, you know, we're talking shit, or, you know, we love you as fans, or we love you as people, and, you know, shit
or
like
a message.
Yeah, you know, like there can be diss tracks, or there can be all of that, but, you know, there's still just so much love that culminates between all of us, and, you know, just us as, you know, friends or family or shit like that, you know.
Have fun, have emotion, have meaning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I wish you guys the best of luck, man.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to it. Maybe we'll have to try to make it out to the Black Pegasus thing.
But I'd love it, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we might be a little bit out of our element.
That's okay.
Just
if
like
these three white guys can get up on stage and murder everybody, we can go out there.
The only way we're doing this is if we can act.
It might be past your bedtime.
No, I guarantee you.
So I was telling them I started radio. It's just a small one, but it's on Thursdays, 98.5, and it's from 10 to 12. I know, and I'm like, you got to listen to it. So I asked if anybody listened to it, and his ass responded. He's like, "You sounded really good," and then he goes, "Dude, it's past my bedtime."
No. On Facebook, I was like, "Yeah, you did. I heard you. You did really well, right?" Because nobody was responding to him. Yeah. So he calls me. Did you really listen to it, man? I said, "Fuck no, dude. I was way in bed by now. Stay up till 10 goddamn o'clock.
I just want to give you props,
right?
Man.
I just want to make you feel good.
Good job for going and doing it.
That's a real friend, right?
I will lie to you all day long,
just to make you feel good.
As long as you have a smile on your face,
to make you feel
that's all I care about.
So, but yeah, we definitely we can go in as your bodyguards. We'll throw in some black suits.
When is the show? When is it on a Saturday? Everybody's face was exactly the same.
Friday. I think 420 is on Friday.
Yeah, it's on Friday. We'll just have you guys come in and like go to the crowd and then start threatening everybody, so they'll fucking clap for us.
But
either that or just threaten all the artists, have them leave.
I don't think you guys.
The funny part is, I bet you $50 that we can walk in there and we know all the bouncers.
Oh yeah,
one way or another, probably. We could do whatever we want.
Does Scotty still own the Union Station or no?
I don't know, dude. I've only been to Union like
I think I met a
couple
Scott.
times.
Yeah,
I think
Scotty.
I met a Scott.
The old guy.
Yeah.
He's so back when I was in a band playing at the Gardens, and he used to own the Gardens and Union Station. We played Union Station 100 times.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, you guys need to get a show going at the music hall. What's it called now? Stardust or whatever?
Stargazers.
Oh, yeah, Stargazers. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be really
Black
cool.
Sheep, all sorts of
Black
all sorts
Sheep.
of local
Yeah,
venues.
that's definitely
Sunshine
a goal
Studios.
for me.
Yeah.
Sunshine too. Yeah,
I'm trying to get out to
Sunshine's a big
Denver
venue.
too, though.
Yep, Denver. Get up to the Roxy, Cervantes with the
Cervantes.
Get a couple
Cervantes
gigs
will be
down
dope.
here. Guys, get a full set. Get an hour-long set going, and then just knock
But
it out.
I will say this: the number one thing that, like, I don't go to these shows anyway, but if I were to go to these shows, who you have backing you up or who's headlining is going to determine who's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, big time.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
all these other shows, dude, they're all shit.
We'll get a couple more songs together, and then hit us back up, and we'll put you in touch with Lady Dice, and maybe when she comes back out, we can have you guys open up for her.
I've already actually.
You talked to her about it?
Talked to her.
She does. She draws a pretty goddamn big crowd.
Does
Wow.
she? That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Yeah, you guys need to Google her.
I feel like I'm not privy to it, and I should be.
She is pretty badass, dude.
Yeah, and I enjoy a good female artist as far as hip hop goes.
Absolutely.
Well, she does hip hop, and she does a lot of the vocal end of it, but
So,
she
like
can do
singing
both.
and stuff?
But she spits. Yeah, she spits fire too. She's
Like
Yeah,
Snow the
that'd be-
Product.
Oh, now you're spitting fire.
No, I'm talking about spitting fire.
Snow, if you're listening.
You're using the slang.
I don't spit
Right on the
fire.
mic.
No fire on the mics, man. No fire on the mics.
Let's see. I'll give you like a 2-second little
Snippet.
After this commercial.
And all right, so this is her scar. She just actually. Oh, this is her.
Don't do the live one. Oh no, do Downer. Do DL Downer. Yeah, do the remix of Gorillas.
Okay. All right.
So-
I don't know how. We're probably going to listen to a quick commercial, but we'll see.
So this is DL Downer and Lady Dice.
What up, everybody? Lady Dice here. What's up? Shout out to the Gorillas. Shout out. That's something fun for you guys.
All right.
Yeah, I'm happy. Feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless. But not my long, my future is coming on. Yeah, I'm happy. Feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless. But not my long, my future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. Dice. Smoking on this weed got me high as a motherfucker. On the scene, head freak fly as a motherfucker. Eyes real low and it's getting hard to focus. Hit the bong and then I'm gone. Focus, focus.
Do a different one. Do a different one.
Yeah,
Because that one,
I
that
would
one's
like
just
to get in touch with her. She has a beautiful voice. Oh my god.
that's
Beautiful
nothing.
voice.
You can't even really see it there.
In-
It's like-
in person.
Watch this Scars video. Put that one on.
Oh man, this
Do you want the live version?
No. Do the other one.
Dude, I don't want to cry.
Yeah, all right.
Bob Pincus.
Oh, there we go.
Nobody buys
Bob
just
Pincus.
one.
Free advertising.
Bob
Sponsorship.
Pincus.
Yeah,
Go down to Bob Pincus,
we'll skip the
everybody.
ad now.
We do not get paid for that. Yeah, this girl is incredible.
She did this live in the studio and it was unreal.
Really?
Yeah, on one of these mics, and it sounded every bit as good as this.
That's
Really?
great.
Wow.
That's cool. That's really cool. I dig that.
Thursday morning,
Oh wow.
the phone rings. It's 4 a.m. Who could this be?
Hello? Wait, what? Yes, I'm his mother. Is he okay? What do you mean? What do you mean he didn't make
Oh,
it?
no mother should ever have to guess. Yeah, they're telling her that her baby's dead. And no, she'll never understand how someone could be hated so much because they thought differently, felt a little differently, loved a little differently, labeled a queer since the age of 9. Went on for 20 years, no surprise. He took his own life. I wish somebody would have told you just how precious you are.
Go ahead and take it down.
And things won't
It's insane, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
she is insane.
Okay,
Yeah.
so a
Yeah,
good
she's
voice and a
crazy.
good story. So
Well, and
have to
she
check that
She
out
can
later.
also rap too. I mean, she's
Yeah.
That's cool.
She gets
That
down
is
to
so dope.
And that's how all of their stuff is. There's nothing else on there that shows her doing some hip hop, huh?
There is. Let me see.
But we'll get you guys, look them up on
Figure it
YouTube.
out.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
figure-
check-
we'll
definitely.
We'll get
Yeah,
you guys in touch with them
definitely.
if you guys have some material ready when they're coming back out, because they run around. Oh, Sugar Boom Boom, that's their big one.
Oh, okay.
That's but that's not with her. That's with
all-
the original. Anyway, we'll move on because we want to talk about you guys. So let us know what is the date you guys are going out to the competition.
I don't know when the competition is yet. We have to win this. Show.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
What show?
Oh,
yeah,
give,
420.
It's
give
420.
everybody
Okay.
that's listening the information
I
so they
thought,
can
okay.
get out there and support
Yeah,
you
no,
guys.
it's at the Union Station on 420.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably a Friday.
420.
I believe it is. Yeah.
Big ass battle.
All right.
So it's gonna be dope.
Sounds good. Well, let's see if we can get your guys' third song up here. And thank you guys for coming out. It was a lot of
thank
fun.
you for having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This has been fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, when you guys are ready to promote more music and put out more stuff, let us know.